Welcome back to Valheim. I've just spent some time grinding like crazy, and I did not make you sit through all of that, but I ground a bunch of bronze, and I collected a bunch of other stuff, including some food, that I'll give you a little tour of right now. So you can first see that all of my equipment is leveled up as high as I can get it. My finewood bows to level 4, all of my iron tools and weapons are to level 3, my armor is up to level 3. I've also, finally, I got enough bronze where I felt like I could actually spend some on consumables. So I've got bronze head arrows now. In fact, I should probably switch those out for my flint head arrows, because today we're going to go and fight the Elder, and I want to be doing as much damage to that, whatever it is. I'm assuming because I'm collecting, like, seeds. I'm assuming it's probably something like an Ent. That's what I'm imagining in my head. I've never seen the Elder before. I don't know what it is, but I'm imagining it's an Ent. So I probably want to bring fire with me. I'm bringing fire, but I'm also bringing the bronze arrows because whatever. I've got a fermenter now that is making me some mead. In fact, I've only made one batch of mead so far. I've got this potion right here. In fact, let me bring some healing mead with me. I'm not sure exactly how to use healing mead. I imagine maybe I can use it in combat if I queue it up like that. That's my guess. So I'm going to hold on to that in case I need it. I should also bring some better food with me. So I've been making a whole bunch of stuff here. So I've got minced meat sauce, which gives me 40 health. I've got deer stew, which gives me 45. And I've got carrot soup, which gives me stamina 45. So I think that's probably the best stuff that I can eat right now. So I'm going to queue that stuff up as my next meal. Kind of get that stuff out of there, because I want to go into this in the best shape I possibly can. So yeah, I just did a lot of like running around and hunting, running around and mining, just gathering all this crap to sort of prepare myself for what we're about to face. I'm going to drop off the stuff that I don't need in here, and maybe I should probably grab some buke berries. So I'll just grab a buke berry, so that whenever I want to, I can empty the contents of my stomach and replace them with what I've got queued up for the fight. What else do I need to bring with me? I'm trying to think. Is there... I'm trying to remember if there's anything else that I thought that I would need, anything that I made. But I think I might have grabbed everything. Oh, hey there, Ranithcord. So Ranithcord was not the first one here in my chat, which is a very rare occurrence. Okay, yeah, my beehives are empty because I think I just harvested them. So I've now got 4 beehives, by the way, scattered around. So each set of bees has got their own little territory. And then over... Oh, I bet... Oh, my carrots are harvestable. You know what? I'm not going to worry about them right now. I'll worry about maintaining my farm a little bit later. But I've got lots and lots of carrots so that I can make... I'm trying to remember which recipes actually require... Hey. Oh, I'm out of fuel. Well, let's grab some wood. So I now keep wood out here in this chest. Oh, but I only have fancy wood. I wonder if I've got any spare wood. I mean, I've got, like, these piles of wood, but do I want to disassemble one of these? Maybe I do. Yeah, sure. All right. Let's refuel this fire. I just want to keep this available at all times. And it doesn't run out of wood that fast, so it's not a big deal if I do that. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to bring with me if I want to succeed in this fight. So I've got my bow and my bronze arrows. I've got my fancy food. I've got my leveled up mace, my leveled up sword, my leveled up atgear. I think that's it. I think I'm ready to go. Oh, no. Okay. I know what I forgot. The sacrifice I need to make to summon the boss. That's what I should bring with me. So we've got these elder seeds. I think people told me that I needed 3 of them. Just to be safe, I'll bring 4. Just in case somebody's wrong. I'll bring 4 of these guys. And Exion, yes. So I've got fire arrows, and I've got bronze head arrows. So my guess is that I'm probably facing some kind of treant. Some kind of, like, wood monster is my guess, because I have to sacrifice these seeds. And so that's my guess about what it is, but I don't really know, not for sure. But I think that bringing fire with me is probably a good idea. Okay, Exion says that he's resistant to pierce. He's giving me a warning here. So I'm trying to remind myself, what does pierce? Okay, so my Atgear is probably not going to be great. My sword and my mace are average. If he's vulnerable to fire, that's great. Then I can use my bow for that. So far, all of the major enemies that I've fought, the best strategy has been to keep my distance from them and shoot arrows at them from afar. And so I'm going to guess that that's probably the best strategy for the Elder, but I'm certainly willing to find out that that is not the case. All right, the sun is going down, so I'm going to sleep. Let's get up in the morning, daylight, make sure that we're not sort of lost in the dark. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, so Exion is giving me advice about what uses carrots. So he's saying meat sauce, deer stew, and carrots do all use carrots. And with 50 carrots, you can make 10 of each. That does seem like that's approximately how many carrots I'm growing over here. I probably have something like 50 carrots here. So, yeah, I'll be able to get most of what I need that way. So the thing that I actually don't know, and I'm most interested in finding out. Okay, so the Elder is up here. The thing I'm most interested in finding out is what I'm going to get for defeating the Elder. Because when I went to fight Eikthyr, the deer god, I didn't quite know what I was going to get, but I was pretty sure it was going to have something to do with metal. That I was going to, because I had no other means of getting metal. It felt like I had sort of exhausted most of the crafting system. And metal seemed like the thing I was missing. So it's like, whatever I get from this guy, I bet it'll unlock metal. And I was right. It was the hard antler that let me make my first pickaxe, and then once I had my first pickaxe, I could start making metal pickaxes, and pickaxing got even better. Oh, hey, it is a deer. You know what? I'm not going to worry about a freaking deer right now. Who cares? Deer, I pardon you. Yeah, you can run away. That's fine. And so I'm not sure what I'm going to get from the Elder. My hope... Oh, just go away. No, I'm not dealing with a troll right now. Like, I'm pretty sure trolls are not as persistent as dwarves, and I'm betting if I run away, this troll is not going to keep chasing me. Oh, hey, blueberries. I'm going to grab a few of these. I think I heard, like, a rock impact just now. Is there a dwarf flinging things at me? Okay, that guy... Oh, yeah, there is a dwarf. Hi, dwarf. Come here. Smack. The thing I don't want to do is, like, take any damage in advance of facing the Elder. Oh, one thing I should probably do, actually. Well, once I'm away from that troll, I'm going to replace my stomach contents. So that, I've got maxed out everything before I face the Elder. So, Ranithcord asks, aren't arrows piercing damage? Oh, crap, another one. Yeah, so if I use arrows against the Elder, I intend to use fire arrows. So, the piercing damage on the fire arrows isn't the point. In fact, I'm not even sure if they do piercing damage. They might only do fire damage. I haven't verified that. But they do fire damage over time. So if he's vulnerable to fire, which I haven't proven that he is, but my guess is that he might be, then that should be an effective strategy. So Exion is telling everyone to keep the prize for beating the Elder a surprise. And I appreciate that. I usually am not very, I'm not really against spoilers when I'm trying out a game, especially a game that's a little older, like Valheim. But since I am about to find out on my own, I kind of like the idea of finding out on my own. Okay, I'm going to stick to the seacoast until we get up there. Maybe that'll mean keeping my distance from the trolls. I don't want to waste all of my energy on a troll when we've got, like, a god to fight. So La Coalition is running a bet to see how many attempts it's going to take me to defeat the Elder. So I do have basically the maximum equipment I could possibly have. And so really, the question is whether you think I have the skill, because I am definitely equipped. I'm not sure if I'm good enough at this game to defeat him. I don't know how hard he is, but I've got something in my favor, so judge accordingly. Oh. Oh, I love feathers, but no. I keep thinking, oh, I should fight a thing on my way there, but only if I have to. Only by necessity. So here's my guess. I'm betting that whatever the Elder gives me, it's something that I can use to unlock masonry. I'm betting that I'm going to start... I'm going to gain the ability to build a proper castle out of stone. That's my guess. I don't have any evidence that that's it, but that does seem like... The same way that metal felt like it was an obvious missing thing in my repertoire when I fought Eikthyr. Similarly, it feels like stone is now the thing I'm missing. I'm finding stone ruins up here in the Black Forest all the time, and it's all stuff that I can't make. But when you find, like architecture in this game, it tends to be made out of the same pieces that you can use to make stuff. And so I'm betting that I can actually build all of the things that I found eventually. I just don't have the tools yet. I don't have the crafting wherewithal yet. Parker, I appreciate your faith in me. Guessing that I'll do it in one try. We will certainly see. I did get Eikthyr in one try. But that past performance is not a prediction of the future. Man, I forgot how long this trip was. This is far away. Oh, by the way, Coalición, you know how a while back you advised me to sort of build fortresses with kind of a star shape that have multiple, like, sticky outy bits so that you can sort of shoot alongside the walls? I didn't fully go with that strategy, but in my game with my friend that I play, outside the stream, I did actually do that. I built a palisade, like a stockade wall, that had little towers basically set up along the edges of it, where I could stand in the tower and shoot at creatures that were gathering along the walls. And it actually worked pretty well. I was able to stand up in the tower. The problem is, because there was only me, they were just gathered around me, around the tower, and so I still couldn't shoot down at them very effectively. But that was right after my friend had gone to bed, and so that I actually finished that part of the palisades. I imagine that if the both of us were defending together, one of us could attract them to somewhere, and the other one could shoot at them from a tower. So it did feel like it's potentially a good strategy. Okay, so I think it's taken me so long to get up here, I probably won't need the Buke Parries. I think I'll probably just let my food run out. Get up. I'll just let my food run out, and then I'll replace it with the fancier food, and we'll be ready to go. Macmert asks if I played V Rising and if I can compare it with Valheim. So I have played a little bit of V Rising, not a whole ton of it. I've got, I think, one video on my channel of me sort of playing the very, very beginning of it, trying to figure it out. And I've also played just one more session with friends from work, who, a lot of them were more familiar with the game, and they kind of sort of were able to rush us through more of the experience. I'm not much of a Diablo player, and so the perspective wasn't my favorite thing, especially for, like, I get more excited. Okay, I'm almost out of food, so I'm not going to be performing against these guys as well as I'd like. Get away. I don't want to re-up my food right now to fighting the Grey Dwarves. I want to do it fighting a god. Come here, guys. Okay, only got a few more seconds of this food. Okay, there we go. All done? 15 seconds left. Let's just not attract any more enemies right now. We're very close. So yeah, so it's not... So I think that, this kind of perspective, just sort of the third person over the shoulder, even sort of distant over the shoulder type perspective, is more my jam. And so I think I just get into Valheim a little bit more because it just feels like the kind of game I usually play. All right, let's eat some deer stew, some minced meat sauce, and some carrot soup. So this is the highest that my stamina and health have ever been. I've never eaten these things before. So this is me at my absolute strongest. Oh, right. I think the other thing I was going to put up here was the seeds so that I can stick them on the altar. All right, let's get up there. Oh, and okay, yes, I do have my fire arrows queued up. So let's hope those are useful. So yeah, so I think I can definitely see, like, particularly if you're like a Diablo fan and that kind of gameplay is the thing you're into, I could see V Rising being a really good entry, like basically taking sort of the building survival game genre and moving it into that format. I could totally see why so many people find it really, really attractive. It's just not my jam, the way that Valheim is. So that's cool. But it does seem like a really cool game, and definitely got enough friends who love it that I can see, you know, I can see why it's popular. All right, here we are. My health isn't at the maximum. Okay, good. I'm healing. So I'll be ready to kick in a potion if my health goes down. Whew, are we ready to do this? I've already been playing for like 15 minutes, and I haven't even summoned the boss yet. All right, here we go. I've made the sacrifice. What are we getting out of this? Oh, I see the sparkles over there. What's it gonna be? The Elder is awakened. What are you, Elder? Oh, look at you. You're some kind of tree monster. Oh, and it throws things at me. Okay, so I've got to be able to dodge to the side when it does that. Oh, crap. Stuff comes out of the ground, too. All right. And do I have to, like, fight the roots? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, this is just, like, it is filling the world with its attacks. This is not easy. Okay, it does look like it's got some stone bits on it, which makes me think maybe my guess about it having something to do with stone is accurate. Okay, so it's not as agile. Ah! It's not as agile as oh, why a troll? Does it summon the troll, or is that a coincidence? Okay. Nope. Get away. Ah, shoot, it's hit me a lot. Okay. Luckily, I've got a lot of health. Maybe I want to get close to it. I mean, I'm making a difference. Okay. Okay, I'm doing a lot of running. I think maybe I should kick in the power of Eikthyr so that my running doesn't cost me as much. Okay, so after I defeat this guy, I'm still gonna have a troll to fight. Oh, and a million dwarves. Of course. I'm only getting off like one shot at a time. Luckily, trolls are pretty avoidable a lot of the time. They're kind of slow. I mean, this guy has got me running anyway. It's gonna take a lot of arrows to take this guy down, which makes me not want to waste them. Ah, frack. Not want to waste them on the troll if I can help it. Whew, okay. Okay, so Exion says, always clear the boss area before summoning. Good suggestion. Thanks, I'll remember that next time. I think that because I fought those dwarves right before we got started, I had it in my head that I had done that work. You know, like, oh, there was a pile of dwarves nearby, and I killed them, therefore I've cleared the area. But that is not the case. That is not what happened. Luckily, my health is high enough, and my recovery is high, because okay, the food that you eat, it doesn't just give you health, it also affects your recovery rate. And so my recovery rate is actually staying ahead of the damage that I'm taking. Which is cool. Let's speed eat up my stamina. Yeah, so I was thinking I would need to constantly be using my potions, or whatever, my mead. But that seems like that might not even be the case. Get out of here. Okay, let's let my stamina recover just a little bit. Got him down to like 2/3 now. You know what I probably should have grabbed? Stamina recovery potion. That would have been nice. I focused on health just because I always focus on health. That's just my habit. Okay. Okay. Stamina recovery for a little bit. Yeah, taking little tiny damages. I keep worrying that just touching one of those thorny things is going to be a problem, but I don't think it actually is. I think it's just if I'm there when it's shot at me, that's when it's a problem. Okay, just got hit by the troll. You know what? I think I'm going to drink some mead. Oh, come on. I can't. I can't tell where I'm going. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm sorry I'm not reading the chat, by the way, but I am not reading the chat. Chat is off limits for the moment. Get away from me, you big dumb troll. I hate you so much. I know that as I was beginning, I saw that Exion said slow and steady. And I agree. I shouldn't get impatient. Right now, my health is staying ahead of what these guys are doing to me. And so I don't need to take any extra risks. Yeah, occasionally the troll gets me, and that's what seems to do the most damage. Apparently, this guy has got dwarf-like Secret Service agents that will just throw themselves in the way of the projectiles. I don't really even know if this fire is the best thing to be using. It seems like, you know, if I were making a wood enemy and my player had fire powers, I would definitely make the fire powers effective against the wood enemy. Like, that just seems like it makes sense, right? So I'm just going to assume I'm making a good choice here, because I can't verify one way or the other. Okay, it looks like I've managed to trap the troll behind some trees a little bit, so let's see how much damage I can do without the troll in my face. Alright, those projectiles, they really sort of gum up the works, make it hard to see. Okay, he's... Alright, I'm out of stamina. Try to get some back. What am I... Okay, I was like bumping up against something. Whew, okay. Man, this guy's got so many freaking hit points. Okay, yeah, so I could see why he's got the array of attacks that he's got, because it would be very easy for me... I love that he's destroying all these trees around us, by the way. They're like, cousin, why? But, because it would be very easy for me, if I didn't have this troll chasing me around, it would be very easy for me to just find a spot behind cover and just keep popping out and shooting him, and then going back to hide again. Because it's not like he's chasing me down, right? He's not changing the angle of attack very often. But he's got that root attack. Deer? Deer. Get out of the way, deer. Excuse me, deer. So he's got that root attack to make sure that I can't just stay in the same place. I have to move on. Oh, crap. Sorry. I looked away. I'm really shocked, by the way, that I have not run out of fire arrows yet. I started with 96, and I feel like I've shot about 4,000 arrows. I know that's not literally true, but it feels that way. Oh, okay. Oh, roots. Oh, no. Out of stamina. That's a problem. Okay. Let's get some stamina back. Oh, shoot. I feel like if he kills me, it'll be because he knocks a tree on my head. That's going to be the way it happens. Oh, Secret Service agent got in the way. Oh, gosh. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Oh, I appreciate that when I have trouble seeing him, he always fires some projectiles at me to help me find him. That's very helpful. All right. Oh, gosh. Nope. Okay. Trolls are weird. Sometimes they are just slow and lumbering until they're suddenly on top of you. And I can't even navigate this stupid rock. Okay. Gotta get back some stamina before I run from the troll. Okay. I'm just using all of my stamina staying away from the troll now, so I think if I put enough obstacles between me and the troll, he'll start struggling, repathing to try to find me, and that will give me a little bit of a reprieve. If I can get some back. Let's go after this guy. Oh, if he kills me now, I'll be so frustrated. All right. Okay. Well, he's got his little buddy jumping in the way of the bullet. All right. I feel like whenever the troll or a dwarf like gets in the way of my shots, it makes me think of that meme where where they show like a character labeled weird nerds getting in the way of attacks against like Elon Musk or something. Okay, okay, that was the closest I've gotten to death so far. Why is it green around here? What's happening? Why is it green? What is the green? Okay. I've been like no stamina for the past little while. Oh, and now I'm missing. Are these guys getting more dangerous, or I think I'm also just getting weaker over time. Like I think that, I'm no longer well rested. I've got a lot of problems. I can't get my Eichther thing back for another 10 minutes. Okay, no, too many obstacles. I really don't like it when my problem is that I just can't walk over the collision. That never feels great. Okay. Oh, gosh. What the? Again, don't know what the green is. Someday, if I settle near here, man, have I got a lot of wood to work with. Okay. Oh, gosh, I just need to get a couple of shots off. That's it. He's not that healthy anymore. But my stamina is low. All right. Where is the troll? Okay, he's not quite close enough to hit me yet. Yeah, my stomach is slowly emptying. But, yes! Okay, so now, if I get killed now, then we riot. I just need to get some stamina back to fight this guy. I gotta get rid of the troll, and then once I'm rid of the troll, I can just bat the little guys out of the way with my Atgeir. Yeah, the problem with having failed to clear the area first is that the boss battle is like really anticlimactic. Because after I defeat the enemy, I'm like, I still gotta deal with like a zillion dudes. Come on. I got a fancy bow. Oh, I think I just ran out of fire arrows. Oh, get away. Oh, watch it. This is how I'm gonna die. Okay, we got him. And Okay. Is that everyone? What? No. This little guy's just trapped here. Like between a log and some rocks. Oh, okay. So the people who thought I could do it in one go, SXO, Parker, and Brownies. Congratulations. All right. So it looks like over here is where he dropped his stuff. I have picked up so much garbage I don't need. I do not need 50 wood and 39 stone, so we're just dropping that right now to give me some space. So the Elder Trophy, I've got that. And the Swamp Key. Is that what I need? The Elder Trophy and the Swamp Key? Do I need anything else? Exion, let me know if I missed something, because I don't want to leave here without all the stuff that I need. Okay, it looks like... Is there any types of things I want to just drop? Like, I don't need another pine cone. I definitely don't need any more dwarf eyes. So Exion says that's it. I've got the stuff that I need. Okay, cool. Well, I'm just going to pick up some garbage because I can. Whew. And then we're going to go home. Just going to take these guys out. Okay, like seriously, can I have a break? Can I have a break from dwarves? I would like a break from dwarves. So wait, so the swamp, is there just a big gate somewhere with a swamp on the other side? And I use the swamp key to open the gate? Is that what the swamp key's all about? I expected some kind of crafting thing. Well, okay, so let's head back to the standing stones from the beginning. Actually, well, first, let's make sure we've saved. I'm not doing that again. Let's head back so we can hang the trophy at the standing stones. Okay, so Brownies says that the swamp key is actually a crafting thing, that I need it to get the next material. And Exion is warning me that swamps are dangerous. Well, I'm looking forward to them. Oh, so Exion says it's for the dungeons in the swamps. Okay, so I'm going to be getting something like Surtling cores then. Is that what you're saying? Like there's something, kind of like how I got Surtling cores from the crypts in this area. There's going to be something like that in the swamp that requires the swamp key to unlock. So here's the problem. I have never seen a swamp before. I don't actually know. I don't know how to get to a swamp. I don't know what direction to wander in. So Macmert says I just need to explore. Exion says when you see one, you'll know. So how far out do I need to go? I mean, I realize that, yeah, there's a lot of the world I have not explored yet. How far do I need to go, though? I did not have to go far to go from Meadows to Black Forest. Though in my game with my friend, my other game... Why am I going the wrong direction here? In my other game with my friend, we did struggle to find a good bit of Black Forest to explore because it seemed like in the same direction where the Black Forest was, it was also just lots of water and islands. And so the Black Forest areas were just very small and restricted, at least in the directions we explored. There could be others that, that we missed. So Fresh Menthos is suggesting that what I need to do is make a boat and start exploring the sea. So is the swamp typically across the sea from where you start? Because it would make sense if the swamp is extremely dangerous. It would make sense. Yeah, I'm not gonna carry this wood around. Oh no! Oh, these rocks. That's what I don't need. It would make sense to put a water between a starting player and the swamp. If the swamp is a place that is just gonna, I mean, the Black Forest killed me the first time I wandered into it. Because I wasn't ready at the beginning of the game. If the swamp is even more dangerous, I could imagine them always putting water between you and the swamp. So Macmert says it's random, and Exion agrees that it depends on the world seed. They say they've had a swamp on their home island before. Are you saying that that's rare? That it's unusual to have swamp on your home island? That actually swamps are usually far enough away that you got to cross some water to get there? Yeah. So Exion is saying that it's usually rare for it to be on your home island. Okay. So yeah, I guess we're gonna head back and hang the trophy at the Standing Stones. And then okay, so getting that, so when I got the carrots. Do I not have room? Oh, I picked up another random piece of wood. So when I got the antler, I was able to immediately go make a pickaxe. But it sounds like there's nothing I can immediately go and get right now. That like I actually need to, before I can unlock anything new in the crafting system, I'll first have to change locations. I'll have to go and find the swamp. And so I guess that makes sense that like, since they're not giving me like some kind of crafting ingredient or something up front, that means that they want to give me a hint as to what to do next. Like, and so like when they say swamp key, that should hint to me, if I'm a player who's playing without backup, without people telling me what's going on, that'll tell me, okay, now I'm looking for a swamp where the swamp key works, and that will set me sort of on the next step of my quest. I just realized that... Wait, no. I was about to say, like, oh, maybe I can, like, get a waypoint on the next boss, and that will lead me in the right direction. But no, I think it's going to be probably, at least if the pattern holds true, it'll be the sunken caves or whatever that give me that information. So Exion says the biomes go meadow, black forest, swamp, mountain, plains, and mistlands so far. Mistlands. So I noticed that Mistlands is like the subtitle on the game now. So does that mean that Mistlands is like a new addition? That like that they're an even fancier, scarier place that was added recently? Okay, Exion, confirms that the boss markers are in the sunken crypts. And Macmert confirms that yes, that it is a recent addition. That the Mistlands are a recent addition. All right. So I have got mountains. You can see, like, I've been skirting mountains on my left side for half of this trip. And so mountains are something I already know how to get to. And I was actually kind of imagining that maybe the next metal that I'd be able to craft with... No, screw you. I'm done with trolls right now. But I've been imagining that maybe the next metal I get might be iron, and maybe iron is mined in mountains? So I've been avoiding mountains because I assumed that I probably wasn't ready for them. Whatever is found there, I assumed I wasn't ready for it. Dude, I'm leaving your territory. Leave me alone. I will absolutely murder you if you catch up to me, so try not to catch up with me. He's still behind me, isn't he? Oh, you big dumb bastard. You tell that I'm wearing, like, the skin of one of your brethren as a bedazzled cape? Like, this is a bad idea for you. Those little dwarf buddies who think fighting me is a good idea, too. See, I do wish that you could cross a threshold where enemies, like, no longer thought highly of their own chances. You know? Like, I would love it if Greylings just ran away from me now. You know? Because I'm so tough looking. Like, just get away from me. I don't need to deal with you anymore. I don't want to have to kill you all the time. It's boring. Leave me alone. Coalition asks if I've considered placing troll heads on my walls to tell the dwarves that that I'm not worth dealing with. I'm assuming that doesn't actually work, so no. So Quintarius Quincy explains that they're actually mindless beings that are nothing but servants to their god. Okay, sure. That works as an explanation as well as any. I'm gonna get some raspberries so I can make some jam. Slowly but surely, we're gonna make it to the Standing Stones. Okay, yeah. So MacMurd is suggesting I should find a coast, build a ship, and then set sail. And then I should go build an outpost on whatever shore I land on. Okay, so should I expect that the place that I am right now is actually an island? That, like, all of this, everything that I've got highlighted here, this is all one island. That, like, if I were to follow this coast, it would circle around like this. And if I were to follow this coast, it would circle around. Like, all of this is just an island. And it probably, chances are, it doesn't have any swamp on it whatsoever. So I would need to take off across one of the oceans in order to get swamp. Fresh Mentho says, you don't use portals yet? No, I have not learned how to make a portal yet. At least I don't remember. I don't think I've seen a portal on my build menu. I could certainly look. Wait, what's this? Oh, a sitting log. Nice. Wait, maybe I have. No, I have seen a portal. Oh, it's right here. Oh, right. The reason I didn't build it before was because I didn't have any Surtling cores. I didn't have any to spare. Now I do. I've got a bunch now. So yeah, okay. So I could actually portal up all of my, like, dwellings, like all the places where I've built bases. I could build portals there, and then use those to get around between locations. So I could basically, I should just bring 2 Surtling cores with me. Am I going the right way still? Okay, yeah. So I could bring 2 Surtling cores with me wherever I go, and then I can portal back at will. That makes this sound so much less onerous to me. So Quintarius Quincy wants to know how many bases I have. So I've got 2. Up here on the seacoast, this is my first base. It's really close to the initial Standing Stones. And then I've got a second base that I built where I started this session in the Black Forest. Or it's right on the, I think it's technically in the meadow, but it's right next to the Black Forest. And I did that on purpose because I didn't want to be, attracting whatever nastiness I would get if I was actually in the Black Forest. I don't know if it made a difference or not, but yeah, so you can see this is not a very well fortified base. I left it pretty early on in the process. But yeah, I'm a lot less weirded out by the idea of traveling somewhere if I can bring Surtling cores with me and settle someplace and then start portaling back. So yeah, so I think maybe that's going to be the plan for the next episode that I make. Maybe I should figure out how to make a boat and then sail across the sea. So is this... Yeah, here's the Elder. Oh, faster wood cutting. Nice. Okay. So do I need... So, okay, so I need to come here to choose which power I use, right? Okay, cool. So now I can just, like, tear through trees whenever I need to. That'll be nice. Cool. All right, well, let's save the game. Nope, that's not how you save the game. Let's save the game. Because, yeah, wow, I am exhausted. That was a lot. I expected that to be a quicker episode than it was. It's been almost an hour since I started. Ugh. Oh, Bernsta says, good morning, just downloaded this game, not played it yet. Well, if you want to sort of see what it's like at the beginning, you can definitely go back. I think this is going to be, what, episode 15 or something? I don't remember what number I'm on. But I've made a lot of episodes on my YouTube channel if you want to go back and see what happens in them. Let's see here. Yeah, so Exion tells me that, yeah, chances are high there won't be any slump in your home cluster of islands. But after the Mistlands update, other islands are not too far away when sailing. Okay, so I basically, once I build a boat, I can get practically anywhere. So what I need to do, what I'm going to do in between sessions, I think, in between episodes, is I'm going to go back to my base. I'm going to try to network my two existing bases together with portals. And then once I've done that, I'll also make sure that I know how to make a boat. And then I'll pick a spot to depart from. We'll make a boat, and we're going to try to go explore to find some other island. And I don't know if it's going to be a useful island or swampy island or whatever kind of island I'm supposed to find. But we'll do something, and hopefully that'll be fun. Fresh Mentho says I need bronze nails to unlock the boat. So I've got some of those. I've got a few. I don't know if I have enough for a boat, but I've got a few bronze nails, and I've built up some extra bronze. So I think I should be good. If bronze nails are the main thing you're missing, typically, to get a boat, then I think I'm good for that. Whew. All right. I think we're good. I think I need to wrap this up. So, YouTube people, subscribe to my channel. When I make that new episode, I'm going to stick it there. Hopefully it won't be too long. We'll have to see. There's a lot of new games out that I want to check out. So, we'll see when I get back to Valheim. And I need to grind a bit first.